Yep, JoJo's mid. You heard it here first. Come argue with me all day. Dude, this is the most overhyped, overrated.
Demon Slayer, mid-show. Alright, so Ace here. We're making some lazy content today. We have Lionhead Gaming and Kushi Kime. We're going to be reviewing the top 100 anime from my anime list. So we're starting off with Godly, Heat, Mid, Stinky, Awful, and Haven't Seen. Oh, also manga counts as well, because there's some
manga. What the?
Yeah, no. There's some outliers here that have bad anime, like Berserk. Oh yeah, we're milking the out of this one. Okay, your root camp. This is for me a mid show. It's like okay, but it's nothing great. It's just
it wasn't gay enough. Stinky. Bottom tier mid. Literally literally setting the floor. This is the
Rockamon.
I haven't
farmer
seen that.
thing.
You haven't seen that? Oh,
No.
This is gonna just be me. I'm gonna put it in heat because I'm the only one that can have an opinion. Rurouni Kenshin.
We don't promote you know what here?
Judge the art, not the artist.
You might as well just put it in haven't seen.
No. I guess. Monogatari series. Yay!
The greatest thing I've ever read in my whole life.
That's just the most overrated stuff in anime.
It's
good. Don't get me wrong.
Premise is mid.
We can put it in heat. A silent voice. I'm gonna go Godly. The movie was really good.
I am going to adamantly disagree with you because the characterization of Sad Girl was not compelling. The characterization of her primary bully was also not compelling. The differences between the manga.
Have you seen Gintama?
No, all these keep coming to my stream and bothering me about Gintama. It's a slice of life where the author tries to get you invested and then kicks you in the balls and nothing happens and everybody laughs.
One Punch Man. I'm gonna say Heat. Like that second season was so good. And this might be a controversial opinion. The second season was better than the first season. I don't give a fuck about animation. If the story is being told and it's good, I fuck with it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Garu, how he says his name, was a really compelling and interesting character to see go through like all that took place in the second season. I've heard like weird things about like where the manga is at right now, where some people whose opinion I kind of sort of validate, less than yours based on Oda, of course, but somewhat validate.
Is that he had like a weird chapter recently, but he actually backtracked and went back and did something cool. So okay. I think it's great. It's heat.
All right, so this is a god tier show. All right, put Konosuba and Godly right now because you just.
Konosuba is good, like great even, like godly. When you first watch it, and then as you keep going, some of the jokes get kind of stale.
That I would put it scraping the barrel of Godly for me.
So it's looking like we're gonna settle on Heat.
I believe so, because you put it in mid, sir.
So we have like a newcomer right here, Spy X Family. Another comedy. I think I've laughed like one time.
Really?
Yeah. I like when I say I don't like comedy, I do not like comedy. Put like no hate, but mid.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop.
I haven't seen it.
I mean, if we're including the Netflix, it's Heat. If we're not including the Netflix, it's Godly. Well, I'm just saying, like the entire franchise, like the entire pillar of content regarding this franchise, Netflix brings it down because it's bad.
Netflix doesn't count.
Okay, if Netflix doesn't count, if we're not counting that bull,
have you seen
then
it?
I mean, it's Godly.
Yeah.
Would you say that it's also Godly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, one of my favorite.
It's like the only time that I've ever seen like
stories.
Slice of life-esque. Like they tell stories in like little arcs, kind of like Black Lagoon in a way, and it's done perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna trust y'all. Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. It's definitely godly. I mean, you can't. I don't think you
Okay.
can argue. No, because of like comparing mid to like awful. I hate it.
So you're awful.
Dude, this is the most overhyped, overrated rom-com of all time. Okay? We're in
Of all time.
season 3
Interesting.
right now, and nothing has happened.
Bro, I dropped
Nothing.
it at season 1. You're
They're in
just
season 3, and
trooper.
they're about to confess. That means I had to waste my time and watch 60 episodes. Anime-wise, this is awful.
You know what? For the thumbnail. Mashoko Tensei.
Damn it, dude.
I'm
Mashoko
saying
Tensei.
I say Heat.
Is that the one where the dude like comes back to life and he's a baby?
Yeah, jobless
Yeah.
reincarnation.
He gets
He's a big...
okay, jobless.
It's definitely Heat for me as well.
Dude, the thing that keeps it from being godly is the fact that he's 34 and he likes to mess with underage girls. That's it.
Guran Lagann.
Mid.
You've never even finished that.
Stinky.
Y'all, can y'all stop?
The gym.
Gios. I'm gonna go with mid, high stinky.
Wow.
All right, you know.
Can we like remove
but I
the
guess.
table scene, and can we remove some of the stupid stuff from the later half of the show?
Bro, the
No
table
edits.
seems so hot. Actually,
Although I think the main character is like godly, the rest of the show is like not anywhere near
there's
as
just
good.
so much shit that doesn't make sense.
Ah.
Slime. This is like low mid for me. Bunny Girl Senpai. I'm gonna say Heat.
You're gonna what?
Heat. You didn't like it?
What the fuck you smoke?
VPN. I'm gonna put
Awful.
Stinky.
What the f that is?
Awful.
The Promise. The Promise Neverland.
Awful.
Oh, that. Yeah. I don't know. It has a mammy in it, so that means it's at least mid. We finally get some.
Your Name.
So, like,
I'd
there
say-
could be a conversation said, like, we could have a conversation and say, this is godly. And the reason being is because it was so good that it has spawned so many numerous movies that do the exact same thing and make tons of money.
But Heat. AOT. Cushy. You take it away.
That's So a lot of people hate the ending of Attack on Titan, but I actually found it to be good. I think that what the main character sets out to do, he does everything that he wants and thinks that he's going to do, but he fails in every aspect. He becomes kind of like a villain, and he deserves to fail. And watching him fail is really cool for me, and I think that that's a neat twist. A lot of people probably won't agree that it was a good ending, but I found it to be interesting. I still think it's Heat, even if like you went through, like if you look and just say, hey, let's cut off the last 20 chapters, people would just say, well, that's a godly series. I mean, it's still Heat regardless.
And then Haikyuu. I'm gonna go high mid.
Stinky.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez. It just doesn't recover from To the Top?
I mean, it's like they go on that big, huge, like full season of just training, and then like at the end of the manga, it's like you don't get a good payoff. They have time where they could have went and did an arc in like Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and they don't, and then they do a big time skip and another time skip. And then it's like,
then
here's a
more
cool
time
match
skips.
involving all your favorite dudes and dudettes, whatever. And I'm like, what the f***?
Or
That's
like
not the
fucking.
payoff I wanted. Awful.
Yeah, so anyway. Yes. One Piece is like top 3 for me.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you not think it's godly?
It has godly moments, but if you read week to week, it's just not. Because it takes like it takes like how many years were we in Wano? Like 5?
I don't know.
And then we were in
I'm not in Wano.
we were in Big Mom's big orgy for 5 years. I mean, that's a long time to read every week, and like sometimes things just don't happen. Like when you look at One Piece, the high moments are better than any series. It doesn't even have to be shonen. Any series out there, like Marineford, maybe one of the best moments ever in the history of like manga.
A Death Note. I'm gonna go high, stinky, low, mid.
I'm gonna go awful.
Jeez. Lion, you seen it?
I don't care.
I think that like you
They
could have
just
if
don't know how
Death
to
Note,
end a series.
dude,
I
if
wish I
Death
could
Note
replace
just ended
Death Note
like
from
after the
this
first half
comparison.
and the other two goofballs didn't exist, this would have been fine. It would have been great. Even.
Made in Abyss. I'm gonna say high, not high heat. I'm gonna just say heat.
Have you seen
So
the
you
recent
like
shit, the
children.
and stuff?
You said, have I seen the
Did you-
recent stuff?
Like like the movie. Did you read
Yeah.
it? Okay, because all I saw was like what came out before nothing.
And I do not like children. I heard you. Has anyone seen Yu Yu Hakusho? I've seen like the first 4 episodes, and then the person I was watching it with stopped watching it with me.
I have
Cry-
seen it
cry
yet.
emoji. Where are we putting it?
I think it's heat. The thing that prevents it from being godly is that it was written in the 90s, and so character deaths don't mean anything.
Yeah, it's just like, how hard can you punch? Ass
Bruh.
classroom.
Yes.
Ass?
Yeah, I don't know. I really
So,
didn't
like,
like it. I
Stinky?
watched a lot of that.
I watched the first season, and then my friend started watching it. And I was like, all right, I have no reason to watch this anymore. If something pops off, they'll tell me, and then they never told me. Jotaro.
We have to look at the series as a whole, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like a 6 on Phantom Blood or whatever it's called. A 10.
Wait, what?
Most people hate that one.
Dude, the first 2 are way better than like the 4th one.
I think I've only seen the first 2.
Here's my problem with JoJo, okay? In 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, as many as he wants to write, he has a bunch of filler that just happens that I'm like, this isn't even necessary to the story and doesn't do anything to like garner my interest or make me want to read more.
So where are you putting it?
Damn, dude. I really hate to say this because I think that like you'll probably get a death threat, but I think it's just JoJo's just kind of mid.
Me? I'm gonna plug your Twitter. What are you talking about? You getting a death threat, not me.
Yep, JoJo's mid. You heard it here first. Come argue with me all day if you want to.
Cushy, this is all you. Berserk.
It's godly.
From the manga, though,
Yeah.
not the anime.
I mean, the movies are
What's
still
the ending even gonna be
really
though?
good.
I don't think it has an ending.
It doesn't really have an ending, but the final chapter kind of like, for me, the final chapter was enough to where I was like, you know what? I can't even believe you pulled that out of your hat like that, bro. And while you were dying, because you know he's dying while he's like writing that last chapter, like because of the way that he died, it was about him sitting, and it like because of the blood flow. So like my man was dying and writing the last chapter, and I'm like, you know, you couldn't have wrote a better last chapter if you were on your deathbed.
Demon Slayer. This is a mid show for me, but well, I'm sure Lion will fight me on it.
Women write the best manga. Heat.
Cushy.
Mid.
Hey, wow.
The only reason I say mid is the animation is godly, right? Can't deny that. But the fact that the main character and a lot of his fights, if you binge read the manga, this is my problem. I binge read it. So every single arc is fight demon, demon has sad backstory, and that's the same story for every single fight. And if you go back and you look at the anime, you'll be like, wait a second, they are sad backstories for every single demon as they've done. And so when you read it in like a week, it sucks like that.
Mob Psycho.
Interesting.
This would be godly or heat. I'm okay with either or.
I think it's godly. It's definitely better than One Punch Man, bro.
It's a lot better than One Punch Man. Godly.
What is that?
Violet Evergarden.
Oh yeah, I just recommended that to somebody because they're like a normie and they like Pride and Prejudice, and I was like, you'll like this. This is like the Pride and Prejudice of anime. Go watch this.
I'm gonna
really
get in
liked
my
it.
car and come harm you.
What? Like they really liked it. What do you want from me? They don't like anime. They legitimately don't like anime. They think it's like too overexpressive and like it's hard to read or whatever.
Okay. I'd say heat.
I mean, it's a Hunter x Hunter ripoff. It's definitely Heat.
Wow.
I mean, that's what it is. Like even the way that their powers work. Spirited Away. I could tell y'all some stories about what I've done while not watching Spirited Away while it was on, but this ain't the story for that. I think
Did you get
this
some
is a
pictures?
Really Spirited Away on?
maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, that's better than me. I did with Chandler's List playing.
Schindler's List. Bro, you're a menace.
I mean, I had the black Air Forces on and everything. It was fine. I had my permit. What do you mean? Cheeks is cheeks, man.
Bro, you're a menace. I put this movie in Stinky.
Stinky, wow.
Yeah. I'm on demon time. Wolf Children. I have not seen Wolf Children.
I actually liked Wolf Children the first time I saw it, but then it was playing in perpetuity when I worked at Office Depot, no lie. And because of that, I have Wolf Children trauma. So it lowers my feelings about it from mid to Stinky.
Jeez. Have you seen Wolf Children?
Yeah, I have. I think I gave it a 7.
So that's mid.
Yeah.
So it's looking like Stinky.
Yeah.
I mean, my Stinky advocacy is mostly a meme, but yeah.
Oh, so mid.
Like I'm fine with low mid. Yeah, low mid's fine. Like that's where like my impression was literally at watching it the first time.
So this is everything that we voted on. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna save this thing.
Poggers.
If you disagree, leave a comment below, and then I will reply telling you why you're wrong. Yeah, thanks for watching.